welcome to this theoretical session. Batting key points, vertical strokes. Today we'll talk about the stepping out to drive. In the previous sessions we have talked about the vertical shots, back foot, front foot. This is also a front foot drive, but it is moving out and drive. It means the stepping out to drive. We have seen different players. They comes in front of the pitch, stepping up, and they go for a particular shot. So, in which ball the batter should go for stepping out to drive. Continuously, if a bowler he pitches the ball onto a good length in a spot to disturb his length, batter can use stepping out to drive. Or sometimes we have seen pace bowlers, they maintain a good rhythm onto the pitch by deliver the ball onto the pitch continuously onto the good length spot. Batter choose stepping out to drive. Now, what should be the technique to go for the stepping out to drive? It's very important for the coaches to coach the players like this, because the players should know how to move forward, stepping forward to drive the ball. Now, whenever the bowler releases the ball and the ball is up to level of the eye, at a certain distance, the batter should go forward by moving their legs. How? Now, the point should be kept in mind that when moving out to drive, the batter should maintain a side-on position. It means, if I'm a batter, if I want to go for stepping out to drive, this is my side-on position. I have to maintain side-on position whenever I am stepping forward. And the body weight. The body weight is transferred initially on back foot, unweighing the front foot, making it much easier to move forward. This means that whenever the batter should move forward, his whole body weight will be onto the back foot. Then it will goes to the front foot up to unwing it, to go for a easier moving forward. Now, here the batter should kept in mind what? When he is moving out, the first step forward should be a bigger one. If the batter is unable to move his front foot in a bigger one, it will be difficult for the batter to reach onto the ball to hit it. So, whenever a batter moves forward, his front foot should be the bigger one, and the subsequent step will be short one. And in this way, the batter should reach onto the ball. So the back foot moves behind the front foot. So whenever the batter moves forward, the back foot should moves behind the front foot and complete the stroke as if playing a front foot drive. So we have seen in the practical demo classes, whenever I have shown some demos on front foot drive, whatever the front foot drives I have shown onto the ground, that drives will be maintained when after reaching to the ball. So whenever the batter moving forward, stepping forward to drive, then whenever he reach up to the ball, he should drive the ball as like front foot drive. Here, the point should be kept in mind that the first initial stance where the batter has taken before, that initial stance he has to create after moving forward. Then he has to move his front foot where the ball should go for drive. So these are the key points of stepping out to drive, which are very essential for the coaches to know. I have given lots of examples in the practical field and how to coach. I have given some demonstration from the players. So many mistakes the players has made it, and as a coach, it was shown to you on the practical ground that how the corrections should be made. So these are all about the key points of stepping out to drive. Thank you. Hello everyone. Let's talk about the horizontal bat strokes in the theoretical session. So in horizontal bat shots, sweep shot, cut shot, pull shot, hook shot are there. So now I will talk about the sweep shot in this session. Next. Now why I have choose sweep shot to teach the first skill from horizontal batting stroke. Why? Because we have covered the front foot drive, where front foot goes forward. Here also, to play sweep shot, the front foot will go forward. The bat should comes from the horizontal position, but the front foot should go forward. That's why we have chosen sweep shot for the next batting technique. Sweep shot played on a ball, full length ball, on and around leg, middle leg, and the batter should reach the ball by forwarding his front foot, and he will play the sweep shot by making a high back lift. The horizontal back lift, how it should be? It should be like this. See, watch it. This should be the back lift position for a sweep shot. Look at this position, and from this position the batter should go forward, kneeling, and go for the sweep shot. So I'll talk about the key points of sweep shot. Here the front foot is placed in line with the ball. Body weight transferred on front foot, knee bend. So whenever the batter will move his front foot, it should be in the line of the ball, and the whole body weight should be transferred on front foot, and knees will be bent. Both knees, front knee and back knee, should be bent. Now, at the point of contact, as close to the ground as possible. It means that whenever the batter is trying to hit the ball, the bat should as close as to the ground, not onto the air. It means that whenever the ball drops, pitched, and just pop up to bounce, on that particular time, the batter should hit it, just like a half volley position. And bat horizontal at contact. Now, here, wrist rolled over at the point of contact. Means, whenever he go for the sweep shot, his wrist will, rolled. Here is a question, how the wrist will be rolled? If the batter will bring his bat high to low to play the sweep shot, automatically the wrist will roll. There is no need to teach rolling of wrist. If you teach, as a coach, if you teach the back lift from high to low, see, to low, automatically the wrist will roll. See, I am bringing my bat from high to low, see, the wrist will roll, automatically roll. And do not try to hit the ball too hard. Teach your player not to hit the ball too hard. And finally, weight should be forward. Whenever he is hitting the ball, whole body weight should be towards the shot. It means forward. And follow through will be maintained. After hitting the shot, the player has to see onto the ball where it is going, and the bat position where the finish will be. So these are all about the key points of sweep shot. Now we'll talk some common errors in sweep shot. As a coach, we must know the common errors. The first point is hitting to a ball which is pitched close to the batter. I have shown it onto the practical ground that if the ball pitched close to the batter, and if the batter will try to hit the ball as sweep shot, the bat will not touch the ball and there will be a possibility of LBW. So if it is far away from you, you can't reach easily, you can bring your front foot forward and hit the ball. If the ball pitched close to the batter, we should not try for the sweep shot. Next one is hitting to a ball which is in line of stumps and going straight. The ball which is pitched and is the line of the stump and going straight, avoid the ball to go for sweep. This is the common error. And one common error is not leaning in the shot. It means the batter is not put his body weight forward, not leaning towards the shot. Whenever the batter should go for a sweep shot, you have to lean towards the shot. And whatever I have told, the bat swing not from high to low. It is a error. If you see your batter is unable to swing his bat from high to low, this is a common error. Make him in a practice to bring his bat swing from high to low. So these are all about the common errors in sweep shot. Thank you.